into the television program and got to see Chuck and Brenda send off before their wedding this weekend. I mean, it is truly a family here, and so it is such a fun environment that you get to be a part of, and especially here on the live stream. Get in on the chat, chit chat, let's have some fun. I will say, y'all are my co-hosts here on the live stream, so we like to chit chat in the comment section, so make sure you are coming in, saying things, asking questions, leaving comments, whatever it might be. We want to hear from you because y'all really do drive the show. If not, I'm just talking to the wall. So please join in with us. It makes it more fun for everybody when you comment. Don't just tune in, but when you actually get involved and get engaged.
Speaking of comments, here's your first few comments.
We've got a lot of people tuning in with us this morning. We've got Jane, we've got Donna, Ratan, of course Isaac, we've got Dougie, it's me. Hey everybody, good morning. Happy Thursday. I know for many of y'all this is probably your Friday if you have tomorrow off for the 4th of July. So kicking off a 3-day weekend.
Shout out to Angel on the TikTok, sending some love.
Hello Angel, oh, good to see you there. Okay Isaac, my teeth are white already. I need to win some hair. Is there a teeth whitening up for grabs somewhere? I'm wondering. Oh, okay. I think you're talking about an Instagram win. Like, wondering where that one's coming from. I think my teeth will be whiter. But I did one of those whitening things, y'all, and oh my gosh, it was way too painful the next day. So I don't think I could ever do a professional whitening again. My teeth are too sensitive. Okay, let's talk about how we shop. Well, I should introduce myself. In case you are new here, Isaac's not new. He's a friend here in the live stream. He loves to join in on the chat. But if you are new here, my name is Lauren Masters. I am one of your Shop Will See hosts. You will see me over on the television side a few times a week, and then you'll see me right here on the live stream at least twice a week, if not sometimes more. We are so happy to have you. Now, we do have a personal shopper number designated to our live streaming. It is right behind me there, 888-835-2237. Can y'all hear the thunder? It is pouring here in Austin, and in true Texas fashion, if it starts raining, the traffic stops, people go crazy, they don't know what to do. Which I will say, I drive a little sports car. My car doesn't handle the rain well either, but you got to keep it going. You can't just stop. Okay, we are doing diamonds today, and this is going to be the most fun you have ever had shopping diamonds because it's so easy, you guys. We utilize the comment feature in order to shop. So all you're going to do is comment the word shop with the item number. Shop 1, shop 2. As we go throughout, you want to keep that concise there. So shop with the number, no spaces, and then press send. And then tell me why you love it. Tell me if you're getting it for you. Tell me if you're getting it for a friend, okay? So keep those in separate comments. We do want to know, hey, what made you love this ring so much? Are you buying this for your sister for her birthday? Like, we want to know all that stuff, but keep it in separate comments because what that is going to do is the shop 1 comment is going to trigger a message sent to your inbox with the link to that product. So make sure you're doing that. And then also, if you want to see any items, again, if you want to see items compared, let me know. We are very flexible here on the live stream. It's really all about you guys. This is a tailored home shopping experience. So it is not your traditional home shopping experience where we are very structured. We're doing this. We're doing that. We have so much flexibility here to hop back to something. Show you 2 rings together. You're like, Lauren, I can only get one thing. I just paid my rent. Leah, I just paid my rent too. It's always so sad seeing that amount. It's like you get your paycheck and then you're like, okay, and there's half of it gone that quickly. So if you're like, I can only get one thing, which one? Show me those 2. I will show you one on each hand so that you can make that decision, okay? But go ahead, and if you like something, I always say create a little shopping list. So just comment away with anything that you like because then it's in your inbox. So if, a few weeks down the road, you're like, you know what? I just got a little bonus at work. I'm going to treat myself. You can go back and purchase that item. So definitely utilize the commenting option to create your wish list. I was actually doing that last night. A retailer that I love, they're going to be having their big annual sale, I think like July 16th or something. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and put hearts on things that I like so that when they have their sale, if any of it's on sale, then it's not like I'm going through just like buying things just because they're on sale. Then I'm like, oh, I already know I like these. They're in my little wish list. And then I can see if any of those items that I was planning to purchase anyway actually went on sale. So today we are doing diamonds. Diamonds. it's like you don't even really have to say much. You just have to say the word diamonds. And that puts a lot of things in people's minds, right? Sparkle, luxury, elegance. Marilyn Monroe, I think diamonds are a girl's best friend instantly every time I hear diamonds. But engagement, wedding, all of those things come to mind when you say the word diamond. So diamonds kind of sell themselves. But with what we have today, we have diamonds for so many different occasions. These aren't just your engagement rings, your wedding rings. These are diamonds for everybody out there for all kinds of wear. So whether it's an everyday right hand ring, which diamonds make the best everyday wear ring, simply because they are the hardest gemstone. So if you're going to be tough on your jewelry, be tough on your diamonds, okay? And we do have a coupon code available for our live stream viewers. It is LIVE25, LIVE25. That will get you 25% off everything on today's show, okay? Every single diamond item will be 25% off on our show. So make sure you take advantage of that. We want to make sure we are utilizing that coupon code to get you these diamonds home with a little bonus discount. Some you'll even see we've already clearanced, and then we're doing this on top. So even better, right? Okay, now, final thing to say before we get to shopping. Actually, final two things to say. Final three things to say. One, you will get complimentary shipping on all orders $49.99 or more, which I love. I love free shipping. I know we all do. Two, you do have an option for budget pay. So if you're familiar with shopping at Shop LC, you know what that is. If you're new here, these are portioned out payments. There's no interest. There's no credit check. You don't have to fill out an application. We literally will just keep that card on file. You'll pay part of it today, and then we'll charge that same card a flat amount for the next 3, 4, 5 months or so. Okay, and of course, Gym Fest. Gym Fest is coming up on July 18th. It will be from 2 to 6 p.m. right here at our Shop LC studios. You can see some footage of previous Gym Fests. We have yummy food, lunch, snacks. They do jewelry cleaning, jewelry repairs. There will be an appraiser on site, so if you have pieces that you would like to get to appraise, maybe you're wanting to put them onto your insurance, that is an opportunity to do that as well. There will be workshops. There's going to be a fashion show. There will be shopping, in-person shopping. How fun is that, right? Y'all shop with us virtually all the time. How fun to shop with us in person. You can meet the hosts. You can do a studio tour. I mean, there's going to be so much happening here at Shop LC, and we cannot wait for you to be a part of it. If you already are planning on joining us, let me know in the comments. I would love to see who is headed this way for Gym Fest. If you're not planning yet, and you live in the Texas area or in the Austin area, make a day of it. Come on out, hang out with us. If you live in a different part of Texas, you could do a little summer day trip up to Austin, or you could even come on down, make it a little overnight trip. Do some of the other fun things that we have here, whether it be, the lake, the river, downtown. I don't know. There's lots of things to do here in Austin. You can see the bats. I don't know. I think that's still I think it's still
a thing right now.
Yeah. Okay.
April and November.
Okay, it's still in season, so you can still see the bats if you wanted to do that. There's Miss Kim right there behind me. We're like double people right now. Okay, so definitely make sure you check out Gym Fest if you want any more details. I'm sure you could call the team and they could actually let you know too. Okay, we are going to start with our diamonds. Okay, we're kicking it off with honestly a perfect everyday wear ring. So I was talking about like, hey, are you looking for that right hand ring? Everyday wear, just something simple and easy. And what I love about this is the overall structure of the ring. So with this ring, it has this look where you would almost think your diamonds are like kind of twisted around. But what we've done is we've created a pretty solid bar in the center there where we've placed those diamonds. It's going to be 15 points of diamonds. I am wearing the yellow diamond piece. Now, these stones have not been treated, the yellow diamonds. Some colored diamonds are treated. And one analogy that I just love, Miss Becky taught this analogy to me when I was training, was when you think about diamond treatment, because a lot of colors a lot of colored diamonds will have a bit of treatment to them. And when you think about colored treatment on diamonds, it's a heat treatment process. So there's a heat treatment process used to draw out that color. So we're already starting with a color. It's not like we're starting with a white diamond and dyeing it. We're starting with a colored diamond that just simply might not have, as much saturation in that color. So what we do, or not we, but what they do is they take this stone and they heat treat it to pull out that color, to make it deeper and richer in color. So it's a heat treatment. So I love what Miss Becky said, is do you curl your hair? And I do. Y'all can see. I actually took the time this morning to curl my hair with a curling iron and then got downpoured on. Typically I use a heatless curler, but from time to time, after hair washing day, I will use my curling iron. What is that? That's a heat treatment. Now, does it make my hair anything less? Does it make my hair bad? No, it simply enhances what was already there. It enhances what is already naturally beautiful. So think about that when you think about a heat-treated diamond, a colored diamond, is it's not a bad thing. It's just taking what's already beautiful and enhancing it, right? It's like putting on a little bit of mascara. Okay, it's taking the eyelashes you already have and just enhancing them a little bit. So think about it like that. There's nothing wrong with getting a heat-treated diamond. Now, I know we have other color options, starting with your yellow diamonds. See what I mean there? It looks like they would be twisting, but what we've done is we've created a band of those stones right there in the center. So you've got 3 rows of your yellow diamonds, 33 in total. So I kind of love that. 3 rows of 11. If you're a numbers person, I don't know, I love the number 11. So 3 rows of 11 there. And you see what I mean? The band has this, it's almost like a bow tie. So you have these scalloped edges giving you this look of like a bow tie. It's kind of soft, right? So instead of taking that solid flat bar of the diamonds and then just simply carrying that out into a traditional band around the hand, we've added that shape. It softens the piece. It gives the piece a little bit more of a feminine element. And so it just really changes the personality of this ring. We could have a very simple structured band ring, but we've taken it and just simply adding that curved edge on top have given it so much personality. So we have this piece available in your yellow diamonds, as you see on my hand, green diamonds, and blue. Now, I will say, if you are a denim girl, you gotta get yourself some blue diamonds. You will wear them so much with your favorite blue jeans. If you're a patriotic girl, okay, you like your red, white, and blue. I know all week I've been trying to be in theme. This is my, I was going to say final patriotic outfit, but I have more patriotic outfits for the weekend. But those are fun outfits, not work outfits. Then you might need some blue diamonds to go with your red, white, and blue, okay? So your yellow diamond, this is starting at $69.99. Now, I will say we are limited to sizes 6, 7, and 8. 9 and 10, currently out of stock. Click that little bell, input your email if you'd like to be notified if we get any more of those back in stock. And you will be the first to know via email if that happens. So 6, 7, and 8 available in the yellow. And when you comment shop 1, you're able to see all 3 options, yellow, green, and blue. So you can get all 3 of those color options. The green and blue are a little bit higher in price right now. So call your personal shoppers. They might be able to apply that coupon code since it is the same item, different stones. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't, but it never hurts to ask. Okay, we say. I mean, worst thing they can do is say no, right? I was calling to get my car serviced, and I drive a Lexus vehicle, but in Dallas, I would take it to a Toyota dealership, and they would normally offer, like the specials they had, they would normally put on Lexus vehicles too, like if they had an oil change special, because it's all under the same umbrella. And so I was calling the dealership here, and they're like, yeah, no, we don't do that. I'm like, okay. I mean, that was the worst thing they could say is, no, we don't do that. They didn't scream at me. They just said, yeah, sorry, we don't allow our specials to be applicable to Lexus vehicles. Okay, fine. I lost nothing. But maybe they had said yes, and then I would have gained something. So call the personal shoppers, ask them, because maybe they're going to say yes, okay? Shop 1 for that first ring. Isaac said it was raining on Monday, so I didn't get to try my metal detector. Oh, I forgot you got a metal detector, Isaac. I don't know how I forgot, but I did. So you haven't gone to try it yet. Where are you going to take it? I forgot what you said. The park? The lake? I'm waiting to find out about these hidden treasures that you find with your metal detector. You're going to have to keep us posted. Actually, what you should do is go Saturday after 4th of July, wherever the big park is that people go to for fireworks and like concerts or something on 4th of July. You should go the Saturday after people might have left things behind. That might be a little tip
That's a good plan.
on how to find things with your metal detector. Okay, you guys, so now we are getting into our champagne diamonds. Actually, no, they're not. Oh my goodness. Wow. Y'all, I would have definitely thought these were champagne. They're uncut pink. So I've done this little analogy before, and it's hard to explain. Uncut pink diamonds. So with a traditional diamond, right, you have them, they're cut into shape. So rounds, baguettes, ovals. With uncut stones, what they do is they take these naturally shaped stones and they place them into a shape. So when they place them into a shape in that metal, it creates the look of that shape without actually cutting that diamond into that shape. So you're cutting back on cost because you're not actually cutting that stone. So we're able to bring you a big, bold look for a fraction of the price. So these are natural uncut pink diamonds. They are done in a beautiful 18 karat rose gold vermeil. So anytime you see pink, anytime you see champagne, those are typically going to be done in your rose gold vermeil. Now within this ring, you guys, I'm going to blow your mind for a minute. We are looking at 110 stones. Now here's a really great way to kind of demonstrate what I mean here. So these are all random shaped stones. They are not cut into any formal shape. They're not rounds. They're not squares. They are literally random shaped stones. But we've placed them into these settings. They're structured and shaped to create this shapely look. Okay? So as you look here, you'll see you've got these marquees on the bottom. Well, then those are filled in with 2 uncut natural pink diamonds. Another marquee. You've got this diamond formation here, diamond formation in the middle, filled in with these uncut stones. So one, it's really nice because it means all of the color that you're getting completely natural. So the pink diamonds, when you're looking at color, it's very hard to find a vivid pink diamond. They're going to be this really nice, soft, rosy pink. And when you look at the natural uncut pink diamonds, what I love about these is they have absolutely zero treatment. So what you see comes from nature, comes from God. It's incredible, you guys, that we can actually get this color tone in a stone naturally. That's one of my favorite things about pink diamonds, other than the fact that they're pink. Okay, let's take a peek at some of these reviews. Miss K wrote, natural pink diamond ring in rose gold is lovely. Noticeable, pretty color. I bought this one for a best friend and the pendant that goes with it. Love the rose color of the ring, and the small pink diamonds add a nice complement to the ring. Very pretty and unusual. Yeah, so, you know, it's so funny because sometimes people would think, oh, she's saying the diamonds are small. That's a bad thing. No, this is a 5-star review. She's literally saying how beautiful it is, even with the more petite stones. There's a beauty to it. Faith wrote, fell in love with my ring, received many compliments. I happily told them where I got it from. Thank you, Shop LC. Thank you, Faith. She is not being a gatekeeper, huh? Cora wrote, what a beautiful pink diamond ring. I have bought 1 pink diamond each year. My husband has passed. Oh, that is so special. She said, it is a special thing for me. Thank you, Shop LC, that I can afford. So she has just started a tradition of buying herself, treating herself to a pink diamond piece every year since her husband has passed. That is a very sweet tradition, and we're glad that you've brought Shop LC in on that tradition with you. We're glad we're able to be a part of that. All right, my friends. So like I mentioned, 110 stones in this piece. Take a peek at it there on the finger. So definitely a statement ring. Not to say it couldn't be an all-day, everyday wear, but it could absolutely be something that you dress up. Looking at that, it is 1/2 inch. Okay, so 1/2 inch thick. So it is going to be thicker, but what I'll say is you have kind of similar to a comfort fit where your band doesn't go 1/2 inch all the way around. Your band actually slims out as you make your way to the back of the finger. You can see that there. The band will slim out, so you go from thick to thin as you make your way to the back of the finger. So very comfortable on. It doesn't at all mess with your mobility of your fingers. I know a lot of people get a little bit concerned about that. We had this very large multi-sapphire ring the other night, Tony and I, and A lot of people were writing in, oh my gosh, how can I bend my finger? How can I bend my finger? But that's where the comfort fit comes in. So even if you have a large display of stones on the front of the finger, we take that band and we slim it down towards the back of the hand so that you don't lose any of that mobility in the hand. This is only available in size 8. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm probably breaking hearts right now.
You're breaking my heart.
I'm so sorry. I know. That's pretty sad. However, ring those bells. Click on those little bells. Put in your email. We never know. You guys, if there's enough traction, it's possible we can make more of these, truly. So if a lot of y'all are clicking in, emailing in, hey, we really want this ring, it's never out of question that we could possibly bring it back because we do manufacture these pieces ourselves. So we're not reaching out to a third party, hey, can you create these again? We're going, oh, hey, to our design team, people love this. Do you think we could make some more? So it's a possibility. Isaac said, ma'am, you're rich, pay full price. By no means, Isaac. By no means. Y'all know me. I'm the bargain hunter of bargain hunters. I am always trying to find a coupon for an oil change. Just, can we all agree, getting stuff done on our car, just spending that money is not fun. It's like, oh my gosh, I can think of so many other things I would rather spend this money on than going to get an oil change. I will quit my job. I don't know what you mean, Isaac. I thought to try the parks after 4th. I'm telling you, that might be an idea. If you hit gold, if you find some major treasure, maybe you could hit your job or quit your job. Here's the final peek at that ring. What was our pricing, Elias?
Yes, here you go.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I think I forgot to do the pricing on the first one, actually. So we're starting at $159.99. We are going to take that down to $119.99 with a budget pay of $24. You can actually get it home for $24. I mean, it looks beautiful on the hand. It's a bigger piece, but it's very feminine in the overall design and look on that piece. So that is going to be shop 2. Now, getting into some additional pink diamond pieces, we've got a pendant and earrings coming up here. So this is going to remain within our uncut natural pink diamonds.
This will be a Texas twofer, pendant and chain included.
Oh, okay. So we are getting the chain included. That's nice. You have a spring ring closure on this one. This is actually a very unique chain to see as an included chain. I'm going to tell y'all why. Because you have a spring ring closure and you have 2 adjustments. You can have it at 20 inches or you have a second loop where you could actually have this on the neckline at 18 inches. Which we just rarely see, right? For the most part, when you get a chain included, it's a one size. So I love that you have the adjustability on your included chain. We very rarely see that. So you're gonna be getting 20 points of those natural pink diamonds, 18 or 20 inches on the neckline, and it will be done in your 18 karat rose gold. So here this is on the neck. Now it's a more petite pendant, but it is noticeable. Even with my little designs here, I've got like red, white, and blue hearts going on. Even with that, you can still notice the prominence of that pendant. And if you're thinking like, I don't know, are the pink diamonds, are they gonna be too soft in color, not that noticeable? The rose gold vermeil really enhances the overall color that we see in those pink diamonds. So if you think, oh, they're gonna be really light, if we put them in like a rhodium over sterling, the color might get a little bit washed out. But being in the rose gold vermeil, it totally enhances that color so that you are getting a full pink effect. Now, I'm going to measure this for y'all. It is 1/2 inch in diameter, okay? Didn't include the bail there. You've got a traditional little vermeil bail. But again, these are those uncut pink diamonds. So where you see all the shapes coming in on this pendant, right? We have the round structure here. We have all of these marquees moving outward. Each one of these are different shaped stones moving through each one of those shapes. But what gives it that structure is your vermeil. So your vermeil is actually giving it that marquee cut look without having to cut the stone. So that means we're able to bring the price back, okay? So this is starting at $109.99. After that coupon code, y'all, you're actually going to be getting this home for under $100. Okay, so that means $82.50 is going to be your price today to get home natural pink diamonds. And anytime we have a natural stone up here, I'm going to emphasize it because we're seeing so many lab-created stones, synthetic stones, nothing wrong with it, but there is still something so beautiful and special about a natural stone. And so I really like to emphasize that I'm going to slip this off and show it to you on the hand so you can get a nice look at that pendant. Isaac said you go in with a Lexus and want to use a coupon. Isaac, that's how you save your money to own a Lexus, okay, is you use coupons. Also, my car is very, very old. But
I like your car.
Thank you. I love my car. It's hanging in there. We're almost at 200,000 miles. Okay, let me show this to y'all on the hand.
What's that song? Walk 1,000 miles?
Don't start singing it. I mean, we'll all be singing it.
Right.
I was hoping you would sing.
No.
I couldn't remember the lyrics.
There's a close-up view of your pendant.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Take a peek at that. All right.
And we are going to come in with the matching earrings.
Oh, perfect. Okay, so that is shop 3. Now, shop 4 will be the corresponding earrings. Y'all know we love our little corresponding pieces. So we have corresponding earrings. These will have your traditional earring backing, all done in your rose gold vermeil. Now, putting these onto the ear. Isaac said, I worked Saturday. I didn't gain anything because of 4th of July because I'm off on Fridays. Oh, that is kind of a bummer. Friday's your normal day off, so you didn't get like a day off. You just, that is a bummer. Friday's your normal day off. Okay, here are those matching earrings. These are so darling, you guys. It's a stud earring, but obviously it fills in the entire earlobe. So it's not like a teeny tiny stud. It's a showstopper, right? It's going to fill in that entire space on the earlobe beautifully. Again, very feminine. These do have that floral display. We're calling them the floral stud. So if you are someone who's pulling out your floral dresses, your floral blouses, even just those fun, soft summer colors, this is going to be a really great set to have to wear with all those floral pieces. I love my floral dresses and floral jewelry. You can really mix and match those florals and just create a very feminine look this summertime season. Now, with these earrings, I'm going to measure on here. I believe they're exact. Actually, they're slightly smaller than the pendant. So they're going to be a little bit less than 1/2 inch in diameter. Yeah, slightly less, so just under 1/2 inch in diameter there. So not really much of a difference. I think honestly, if you had these on your ears and the pendant on the neckline, they would look like a direct match. I think we'd probably just size these down ever so slightly because you have 2 of them, right? So you're getting 33 points, but also the fact that they're going on the ear. So sometimes, a lot of us, we don't want something that's going to be falling off the earlobe unless we're looking at a dangling earring. When it comes to a stud, you don't necessarily want something that's going to be overhanging. It just might not be as comfortable. So I think these are just about the perfect size because they fill in the space without going over the sides. So price point on these, it is going to be a price match of $82.50. You're going to have a slightly different budget pay. You're just going to have less payments and be paying $27.50 to get these home on your budget pay. So neither of these items have been reviewed. They are likely new here in our lineup. So if you get these home, if you get home your pink diamonds, make sure you take the opportunity to leave a review. We love having those reviews because it's really nice, right? Don't y'all love being able to hear what other people are saying about items before you buy them? I know I do. Whether I'm going on a vacation, I look at the reviews for hotels. If I'm going to a restaurant in a new city I've never tried, I look at the reviews for a restaurant. Because obviously, we're going to post the best photos. The restaurant's going to post the best photos. But people who've actually stayed there, that's what you want to know. Or people who've eaten there. Or people who own the dress that you're looking at online or the earrings. That's where you're really going to find out, okay, what is this like in the everyday? What is this really like in real life? So here are those earrings. I'm telling y'all, in everyday life, you're going to love them. They're comfortable. They're not too heavy on the ear. And you could, if you wanted just a little bit more support. I know for myself, it's personal preference. Some people want less plastic, and they would prefer the traditional earring back because that is going to be done in your 18 karat gold vermeil. I prefer a disc back across the board on earrings, simply because I feel like it adds a little more support for an earring. It keeps it really flat to the ear versus having any kind of like leaning in the earring. So I really love a disc back. You can always swap out the earring backs with an earring back you already have in your collection. We also sell like mega earring backs. They're just like larger traditional earring backs. You can get those too if you wanted a little bit of that added support for the ear. So looking at this, it does look like there is a potential opportunity. You could get both of these home and have that 25% off discount. So you can get both of those, the earrings and the matching pendant, for under $150, you guys. $148 is going to be your total for both of those. So really great deal to get both of those home. And then you can have that set, right? We were talking about how the Italians, they aren't complete without their matching set. So I really love adding that sentiment, right? Thinking about that. Okay, do I have my earrings and my pendant on? It's a nice way to always look very put together without putting in a lot of work, right? You're just putting on a pair of earrings and a pendant, but you instantly look pulled together, put together, like you put a lot of thought into that, right? Okay.
We're going to keep it up with our floral themes.
Ooh, okay. Isaac over here. Usually the holidays are Mondays, my other day off. Isaac, having Monday and Friday as your day off, that is tough because holidays, like these summer holidays, do typically fall on Mondays, right? Memorial Day, Labor Day, 4th of July is always a toss-up. But Isaac, but like Christmas, that's always rotating. I don't know if you work Thanksgiving.
Halloween. It's my favorite holiday.
Is it your favorite holiday? Did I know that?
Maybe.
I don't know. My mom loves Halloween. Actually, my mom loves 4th of July. My mom loves holidays.
I love 4th of July.
I really love 4th of July. As y'all can tell, I'm dressed patriotic like every day this week. Okay, so we're continuing on with the florals. Now, I love this piece, you guys. I absolutely love it. At first glance, I was just like, okay, yeah. We get our sheets and you can look at them at home, but when you see these items in person, that's when you're like, oh, wow. Okay, that is something different. This really is so different and so unique. In my time here at Shop LC, I have not seen anything like this. So this is the Blooming Brilliance ring, and it is going to feature multicolored diamonds. So I can tell you we've got blue, yellow, red, green, all within this. The blue are definitely still in the show because they're so vivid in color. All of this done in an 18 karat gold vermeil. But you guys, the whole essence, what makes this ring so special and different is the way these flowers are done. So first I want you to notice how high this sits up off the finger. Okay, so it's not flat to the finger, this is up. And there is space between each one of those flowers. They're spaced apart. So it's like this bouquet. It's three-dimensional, right? We haven't just placed these flowers in a cluster. It's actually three-dimensional. So you can really see the space between each one of these. And the fact, you guys, I'm having a hard time almost explaining it. It's one of those pieces that I think you just have to get home and see in person. There we go. Thank you, Elias. See how you have this space. So this is where the ring is sitting on the finger. You have this space that is holding up all of those flowers. So they're like this tabletop that's up higher off the finger. It's just incredible. There's a good peek from underneath so you can kind of see what I mean. The band holds those flowers up and then they create this mesh, this tabletop of that floral display. So beautiful look. So different and so unique. I keep looking at it because I'm just amazed at that. Look how stunning it is on the hand.
Flower power.
But it's one of those pieces, I'm telling you, you will not fully be able to grasp the beauty of this and just how different and unique it is until you get it home. Until you see the way those stones are up, those flowers are up off the hand. They're not sitting on the finger. They're spaced. They're up. I mean, it's so unique. It's like a little piece of artwork, truly. There we go. Okay, reviews are coming in handy right now. Jay wrote, this design is really cool. I'm trying to say it. I'm like, really cool. That's actually a great way to describe it. Keep it simple. Little flashes come out of every kind of a leafy pattern like a bouquet. Yeah, y'all, every petal of these flowers are going to sparkle and shine. Colored diamonds have that same little sparkling essence that traditional diamonds have. So as you notice, if I ever so slightly shift the finger, you see those little twinkles of light coming off of those colored diamonds. So you get a beautiful sparkle display in this ring. Let me measure the diameter there. Now, definitely a bold piece. This will look great whether you're going to church on Sunday, whether you're dressing up for dinner with your family. Okay, we are looking at 3/4 of an inch in diameter. So from the tippity top of one of those flowers to the bottom of one of those flowers, 3/4 of an inch in diameter. Look how that presents on the hand. Now you could wear it on the ring finger. I have this one on the middle. I feel like with a piece like this, because of the size, you could have it on the middle and it becomes the focal point of the hand. I don't traditionally wear rings on the middle finger, only if it's like a bigger piece. And then I feel like it almost looks better on the middle finger because it does become just like the centerpiece of the hand versus kind of drifting the focus. You just have that one huge focal point right there in the center of the hand. So I love the look of that. Whether it be, maybe you are like, I prefer a ring finger piece. I'm going to put it on my right hand. Or if you do want to wear it as a middle finger, it's up to you. That's where jewelry is so much fun, right? Because we get to get creative. It becomes part of our own personal style, right? You're making a statement in your own personal style. So it's not so much about, how I say you should wear it. It's how you choose to wear it, how you like to display these pieces on your hand. So sizing is amazing in these, you guys. We have sizes 5 all the way through 10, and everything is still available, okay? So if you've been kind of feeling a little bummed out by those first couple of pieces that were more limited in sizing, this has a full size range available, so everyone can get in on this ring. So your start price on this one was $189.99. We are going to apply that coupon code, bringing you down to $142.50 with a budget payment of $28.50. There's that coupon code, Live25. So y'all, the price I'm giving you is the price after the coupon code. So make sure when you go to checkout, input that coupon code. Okay, you've got to input that in. If you don't input it in, you're going to pay the full price. Why would you do that? You have access to a coupon code. Okay, this item is Shop 5. Now Shop 6 is actually a matching pendant. So if you're loving this design, you're like, ooh, I want to complete that set. We have that option for you. Now I do believe this is actually a direct match, okay? So remember with that last one, I was telling you how the earrings were ever so slightly smaller than the pendant. Pendant to ring here is a direct match in size, and I'll show y'all that. See, direct match. So 3/4 of an inch on either the pendant or the ring.
Chain included.
You will get that chain included. It is going to be a lobster claw closure on that. Like with the ring, it is done in an 18 karat gold vermeil. And even this isn't going to sit entirely flat to the neckline, flat to the skin. You have a bit of metal work there on the bottom. And what that really does, guys, is when you have a piece that doesn't sit directly to the skin, there's like a little bit of space, it's going to allow more light to come up and really enhance those stones. So you want light, right? When we're working with something like a diamond, you want those stones to sparkle. So the more light, the merrier, okay? You want more light to be able to enter upward into those stones and really give you the sparkle factor that you're looking for with diamonds. So we have our multicolored diamonds here. 20 inches in that 18 karat gold vermeil chain. Here this is on the neckline. Wow, I love these pieces, you guys. And the funny thing is, like, I don't always fall for gemstones. I am much more of a basic jewelry, stick to my sterling silver, golds. But I love the look of this. I really do. There's something about the floral. There's something about using the multicolored diamonds in these floral pieces too. It's very lifelike, right? Because when we have a floral bouquet, sometimes you have simply red roses, but a lot of times you're going to have these multiple different colors all kind of mixing together to create this beautiful look overall. And so this is really just a peek at true nature, like nature at its best there, with all of those colors of the rainbow right there within each and every one of those flowers. So gorgeous display on the neckline. And again, 3/4 of an inch, so direct match to that ring. And looking at that, there is a bundle and save option, or you could get one of these with that 25% off coupon code. So it looks like, is that with the bundle and save, Elias?
Mm-hmm.
So they might be better off using our code, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you will want to utilize that live 25 coupon code to maximize your discount potential on these pieces. There is a bundle and save that brings you to $314.98. However, with our coupon code, you are going to get that 25% off discount.
Here you go.
Oh, okay, so it actually did both. It actually applied the added discount, so it brings you down to $236 for both pieces. So you get the entire set, okay, the ring and the pendant. Here's the ring on again. You can get the entire set for $236. $236, what a deal, you guys, for both of these pieces. Now, each one, what were we looking at? How many points? 33?
Let me see real quick.
Half. Oh my goodness, half a carat of diamonds in each one. So you are getting a full carat between the two of colored diamonds, which are also known, if you didn't know, as fancy diamonds, okay? Fancy diamonds is the other word for colored diamonds. And if you don't own colored diamonds yet, I do encourage you, get some colored diamonds into your collection. This might be the way to go. If you want to kind of get all of those colors at once, the colors of the rainbow within your pieces, this is a really great way to do that. All right, we are looking at on the pendant. So both of those for $236. If you want to do the pendant on its own, we are starting at $159. And then you will have your coupon code coming off of that. So that brings you down to $120. And then a $24 budget pay. So pendant, you guys, that will be shop 6. The ring was shop 5. We've had some really great mix and match pieces so far when it comes to these. We had all of those uncut natural pink diamond pieces. Obviously the ring we had, it wasn't a direct match to the earrings and pendant, but you could easily mix and match those. These go together, right? Perfect match between the pendant and the ring. So those would be just easy, put on together. You're out the door just like that. So those are shop 5 and shop 6 on those multicolored floral pieces. Really are like a bouquet of flowers right there on the neckline, right there on the hand. Again, there's our personal shopper number. They are designated exclusively to the live stream. So they know what we got going on here. They know what specials we have. They know about our coupon code. So if you have any questions, you want to give them a call, 888-835-2237. They are specific to the live. So if you just call the personal shoppers in general, they might not know all the things we got going on here in the live stream. They're going to be able to tell you exactly what we got going on, okay? Now we are getting into an infinity style ring. And the piece that we have on set, it is going to be your natural white diamonds, but this does come in a wide variety of stones, okay? We have it in green diamonds, blue diamonds, yellow diamonds, and champagne. So if you are actually mixed diamonds, not blue, mixed diamonds and champagne. So if you're looking for a color variety, we do have those options, but we have our classic white, and this does make you guys such a beautiful statement piece. If you're looking for something bold, something elegant, honestly, if you have those formal occasions, whether it be your holiday parties, you're going to a wedding. Now, they're diamonds, so these are great for everyday wear. I actually would say I could see my grandma wearing this all the time. She loves her big, bold pieces. I could see her wearing this day in and day out to go run errands, to come to dinner. They're diamonds, right? So you don't have to have a special occasion to rock some diamonds, but this is such a statement piece that you could make this one of your special occasion pieces. And what I love about diamond pieces like this is, ladies, we oftentimes will get costume jewelry for special occasions, right? So before a holiday party, we know what dress we're wearing. We'll get some fun costume jewelry to go with that. Well, costume jewelry is not cheap though, right? Like if you were getting crystal jewelry at a dress shop or, for the most part anywhere, I can only think of a couple of places where costume jewelry is extremely affordable. If you're getting these, crystal pieces, they start to get pretty pricey, right? So by the time you add up a few pieces, you could have just gotten a diamond ring, right? Something that you could wear for that special occasion and then wear over and over again. Maybe you're going to a symphony. Something where you're going to get dressed up. This is the perfect kind of piece. But at the same time, you can also wear this with your denim, right? You can also dress up your denim with diamonds. Now, what I love about this is we didn't keep it to one shape. I love mixing up shapes. I think it gives a piece so much personality and contrast. So with this particular piece, you overall have that infinity symbol, which we'll get into that in a moment. But The internal infinity symbol is done in rounds. So you have 2 rows of diamond rounds, and those kind of move their way across each other to create that infinity symbol. And then the outer edges, you have baguette cut diamonds. So you're getting baguettes and rounds mixed together, and it's going to give you so much contrast and personality in this ring. Now, would it have been beautiful if we did all baguettes? Yes. Beautiful if we had done all rounds? Yes. But we're always changing things up. We're always giving you variety in these pieces. And so I love what they did here with the mixing of the rounds and the baguettes. Now, looking at this, you are getting, what's our overall carat weight, Elias?
Let's see. We are looking at 1 carat.
Ooh, you guys. Okay, how did I miss that? 1 full carat of diamonds. You're getting a full carat. So we have entered into the carat club, okay? The 1 carat club. It's a nice place to be hanging out. We all want to be hanging out in the 1 carat club. Most people, you know, the average engagement ring is a quarter carat. A quarter carat. So to be in the 1 carat club is a big deal, you guys, okay? It's a really big deal. So, price point on this. Is that the price, Elias? I'm confusing myself.
That is correct.
Okay. So you're looking at 148.
Alright.
148?
On your other screen, that's the number of diamonds.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm like, what am I looking at?
That's a lot of diamonds,
I
though.
was like, what?
That's your
Okay, 148 diamonds. So between those rounds, you guys, and then your baguettes, you're getting nearly 150 diamonds. Okay, that is a ton of stones in this piece. And you can tell, right? If someone saw this on your hand, they'd be like, oh my gosh, that many stones, like you have that many diamonds. I mean, people are going to look at this and just kind of be blown away because it is a lot. This is like definitely star power right here on the hand. Very elegant. Okay, so price point. Well, the price point is just as good, you guys. After a coupon code, you're looking at $187.50 for a full carat of natural diamonds. I am not dissing lab diamonds. However, there is a essence to a natural diamond. I know many of you have held out. You're like, you know, I don't know how I feel about lab diamonds yet. Some of y'all fully embraced it. And some of you are like, you know what? I'm sticking with my natural for now. Maybe I'll dip my toes in later. And that is okay. We are all allowed to have our personal preferences when it comes to stone. If you want a natural, if you want lab, guess what? We have it all. So you're in the right place. Your budget pay on that comes to $37.50. Sizing on this one, we have sizes 6 through 10. 6 through 10. Now, prices and sizing may vary between the other color variations. Again, we had green, yellow, multi, and then champagne. So we haven't brought you any champagne diamonds yet today. So if you are looking for champagne diamonds, this would be a really great option for you. Looks like the champagne will be done in your rose gold vermeil. All right, so that piece, your first 1 carat piece of the show is Shop 7. And y'all, that's a big deal. We have entered into another level when we get into 1 carat pieces, so that's why I'm putting so much emphasis on it. Michael wrote, this ring is very beautiful. The daughter loves it. She calls it the mask. Oh, I see that. Look at that. It's like the mask. It's like little eyes peeking through. I totally see that. I love it. Michael got this for his daughter. How sweet was that? And that was a 5-star review, you guys. So we love, again, having y'all write in, letting us know what y'all are calling this ring, right? We didn't even have a name for it. Infinity ring. It is like that infinity symbol. Yes, Elias, there you go. It does have that look of just this beautiful icy masquerade ball look to it. That's a perfect way to describe it. Michael's daughter was spot on, calling it the mask ring. Okay, y'all, $37.50. That is your budget pay to get this home. Get it home. Seriously.
Top of the hour.
Okay, now we are entering into the second hour of our show. That was going to be Shop 7. And so let's go over all the basics with you guys again. Of course, we do have Gem Fest coming up. That will be on July 28th, 9 days before my birthday, if we needed reminding. Just kidding. So July 28th, we'll be having, not July 28th, July 18th, we'll be having Gem Fest right here at our Shop LC studio in Austin, Texas. So make sure you check it out. If you're local to Austin, if you're in the Texas area and you want to make a day trip, it will be from 2 to 8 p.m. right here. They will be providing a lovely lunch and happy hour. You can have your jewelry cleaned complimentary. They will have jewelry repairs available on site and jewelry appraisals on site as well. So those will be at a fee, but they do everything at a really great price point. You can also shop live. So there will be jewelry, clothing, accessories, all of these items to shop in person. So if you watch us all the time, you're like, oh my gosh, how cool would that be to actually go through all these items in person? You're going to get to meet a lot of us hosts. We will be doing meet and greets, so you will be able to meet some of your favorite hosts. And then, of course, you can tour our whole studio. So you can see the live stream studio. You can see the main studio. You get to see everything, all the behind the scenes. And I got to say, it's pretty cool, you guys. It is really neat to see what's happening behind the scenes. We see on camera such a small glimpse of all that Shop LC is, but there is so much going on here, right? I mean, we have teams working on design. We have teams, our amazing photography team who photographs everything that you see on the website. And we've got so many teams working together to make this happen. And so you get a little glimpse at all of that on these studio tours. It's so much fun. They'll normally pass through here. We'll say a little hello if we're live while they're passing through the studio. Okay, we also, of course, have our coupon code. That is LIVE25 for 25% off for your order today here on the live stream. Other bonuses that we're offering for shopping on the live stream is you are going to get complimentary shipping on all orders $49.99 or more. And budget pay, okay? Budget pay is my favorite thing, you guys. I go wild for a budget pay. Even for myself, when I'm shopping, it's budget pay or it's I'm not doing it. I love budget pay, okay? So if y'all want to utilize your budget pay, we encourage you to do that. I recommend everybody use budget pay. These are portioned out payments, okay? There's no credit check. There is no interest. Credit cards are really helpful, right? When you're in a bind, when you're trying to pay for something. The interest, not so much, okay? Not so much. I paid a ton in my taxes this year. And I put them on my credit card because to do a payment plan through the IRS, it's like such a long process. And I was like, I just don't even want to go through this. I'm done with the IRS. I was like, I just spent all this time doing my taxes to deal with y'all any longer, having to create a payment plan. I can't fathom it. I don't want to deal with y'all for another second. So I just pivoted and I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm putting it on my card. Well, now I'm paying interest on that. So it's a struggle. They do come in handy, right? They're very helpful. But you're paying interest. The great thing about budget pay is there is no interest, okay? You are not going to pay a penny more when you utilize budget pay. The price that you see today is the price that you will pay. There's not a convenience fee. There's no setup fee. Nothing. You pay exactly what you see. So I love budget pay. That's why I encourage y'all. If it had interest, I would tell you, be wary, don't use it. But it doesn't. So take advantage of that. Truly, I want you guys to get the best opportunity you possibly can when it comes to these pieces. And I think shopping with budget pay is the best way to do that.
Speaking of best opportunity, let's talk about our kids real quick.
Of course, your purchase feeds. Something so special that we have here at Shop LC. There are so many kids. There are so many people in the world that live lives that are less fortunate than ourselves, right? If you're able to shop, if you have a smartphone right now and you're tuning in, or a computer or a tablet, consider yourself fortunate, right? Life might not be perfect, but there are definitely people living less fortunate lives than us. And so I love here at Shop LC that we are constantly giving back. We give back through what's called your purchase feeds. So for every item that you purchase, we donate a meal to a child in need. So this is huge, you guys. This is huge. Most companies don't do this. They would require something of you. Round up, add $1. I can't tell you how many times I'm shopping lately and it gives me the option to round up. And it's almost like we get this donation fatigue because it's like everywhere you go. Oh, do you want to round up for the kids? Do you want to round up for diabetes? Do you want to round up for Alzheimer's? Do you want to round up for school supplies? And not that these aren't all great causes, but when every place you go to, every time you're shopping, every time you're at the grocery store, you have this option to round up or donate $1, you start to get this donation fatigue because you're just like, you feel like everywhere you go. And then I think it also adds because now we have this, and I would donate to any of those causes any day. It also adds to that because now we have this tipping fatigue, right? You go anywhere and it's like, do you want to add a tip? And it's like, wait, I'm going through the drive-thru. What's happening right now? So it just feels like people are always asking things of us, and we're all in such a, for the most part, I think most of us are in quite a financial bind, right? These past few years have kind of did us in financially, and so we're trying to get our footing back. And so I think the fact that we do this on your behalf, Over 50 million meals have been provided to children in need on your behalf simply from you shopping. You didn't have to donate $1. You didn't have to round up. But for every item that you purchase, we donate that meal to a child in need. It's so special to me. It's close to my heart. It makes working here so special. It makes working here, it really helps me to know that I'm doing more. I'm doing more than just selling you jewelry, selling you skincare, selling you clothes, selling you jojoba oil. We're actually giving back. And I am someone who is very sentimental and emotional, and that kind of stuff matters to me. It really does. Okay, now let's get to that corresponding piece. So we just had the infinity ring, and we do have the corresponding pendant, which is just gorgeous, you guys. So your corresponding pendant here, I'm going to measure the top to bottom real quick first.
This will be a Texas tooth as well, pendant and chain included. And we do have other variety in colors as well available. Slight price difference.
Okay, so we have those same color variations that we had on the ring. Okay, so you're going to have green, multi-champagne, and yellow diamonds. Oh, actually, this one's different. We have blue diamonds in this one. Blue, yellow, multi, and champagne. And we are on the white. Okay, so the white, top to bottom, just under an inch, you guys. Like, just under. I want you to see that, okay? Nearly an inch from top to bottom. So that infinity display, instead of being horizontal like you saw on the neckline, it's going to be a vertical display here. I mean, on the finger. It's going to be a vertical display on the neckline. Now, of course, again, you are getting a full carat, you guys. 1 carat club. 1 carat club. But I'm not talking about Bugs Bunny with his 1 carat. I'm talking about you with your luxury 1 carat, okay?
What's up, Doc?
I know. What's up, Doc? Okay, so spring ring closure. What I love, again, you guys, this must be something new we're initiating, okay? We've got a second loop. So you can have it at 20 or 18 inches. Y'all, I'm in heaven right now because y'all know me. I always say I like my stuff a little bit higher. I like 18 inches. That's my sweet spot. I love an 18 inch.
Be the sparkle for the 4th of July.
I love this, you guys. Okay. This is your sparkle. This is your sparkler. No need to light off sparklers. You've got it right there on your neckline with that infinity design. Now, we kind of went over all the details on the ring. That inner infinity is done in rounds. The outer infinity done in your baguettes. What I will say with this piece, what I would encourage you is think about the sentimental value behind it. Because there's a lot that we can say about an infinity symbol, right? It is like a symbol of forever, timelessness. It's a really special symbol. And so I think for me, when I think of the infinity symbol, I just think of something that is so special and so meaningful as well. Now,
love.
What, Elias?
I think of love when I see it.
Yes, love, right? Like never-ending love. I mean, there's just so much meaning behind infinity. And you know, that love could be, that never-ending love could be for your mom, your grandmother, your best friend, right? Infinity. Y'all could each get one of these, and they could be best friend pieces. So there's just something so special about the infinity symbol. And so as you're looking at these pieces, think about gifting, you know, whether it's an anniversary gift, gentlemen, hint, hint, to symbolize that never-ending love, that forever love story. The intertwining of 2 hearts together, whether it is a BFF necklace, right? You and your best friend each wearing one of these. There's just really special meaning behind the infinity symbol. And so I hope you'll take that into account. Get sentimental with it. If you gift someone one of these pieces, maybe write out a little card with the meaning of the infinity symbol, letting them know, hey, I love you forever. Okay? Isaac said, I'm not fun today. I only slept 4 hours and caffeine isn't working. Isaac, I'm sorry about that. I slept not last night, but the night before. I probably did the same. I was not feeling the greatest, and I was like, I had really bad cramps, y'all. So I was like up and down throughout the night, couldn't get comfortable. I woke up yesterday, and I felt like, I don't even know what. I was like, okay, did I sleep at all? Because you just feel groggy all day. And I had my coffee.
That makes 3 of us. The same.
You were the same. What is up with our sleep, you guys? I felt so groggy yesterday, and I was waiting around. I was trying to come into work and do some side work, and I was waiting around all day because, y'all, the maintenance people were coming to do the yearly inspection, and they said, we will be there sometime. They don't give you any time frame. You know, it's like when cable people come, they're like, we will be there at some time on Wednesday. And I'm like, okay, great. Hopefully they'll come in the morning. So I get up, I have my coffee, I'm like hanging out with Camry, my dog, and I was thinking, okay, as soon as they come, then I'll go into work for a little bit. Thank goodness I didn't have a show, because they said, make sure your animals are put away. And so I'm like, well, I don't want to crate her like all day long. I also wasn't going to leave her roaming free when like random people are walking in the house. So, y'all, the maintenance people leave at 7 p.m. Okay, I know this because I called and asked the office, like, hey, are they still here? You know, my shower is not working. Like, I've had late moments, like at 5 p.m. where I'm like, hey, are they still here? Like, I need help real quick. Is there any possible way someone could run over? And they've told me they don't leave until 7. They came at 6:30. Okay, all day long. I'm sitting there waiting for these maintenance people. I'm just like, okay, I have so much I need to get done today. I need to get out of this house. It was nice getting sweet time with my Camry girl, though. You know, I just thought today, and this is random, and then I'll get back on topic, but I woke up this morning, and Camry had moved up, and she was sleeping right next to me, and I'll show y'all real quick because it's the sweetest thing. And I think sometimes, I don't want to say I take her for granted, but sometimes I forget how lucky I am to just have that unconditional love. So this is how we woke up this morning, okay? Nose to nose. She came up. She was snuggled up right up next to me. And I just held her. And I sang You Are My Sunshine. That's her little song I sing her. And I just thought, I want to cherish this forever because we don't have any guarantee on how long we'll have our pets. And I just thought, I don't even want to think about the day when I wake up and she's not right next to me, snuggling up to me. So it was one of those moments that made me realize, okay, I really need to cherish my dog every single day because she's my baby. Sometimes we get so busy and we forget just how sweet and special our animals are to us. Like, their unconditional love can be so important. So that pendant there, y'all, that was shop 8. Next up, we do have a gentleman's item. We will be hitting 11:11. So y'all know, if you've hung out with me on the live stream before, at 11:11, we use this moment as a little reminder to take a pause. My mom always taught me when you make a wish, it's really just a prayer. So for me, I like to shoot up a little prayer to God real quick at 11:11. You can take a few deep breaths. You can meditate. You can make a wish. Whatever is on your heart to do today. But I just encourage you, take this minute to recalibrate yourself so you can be the best version of yourself today, okay? Here we go. Everybody, I'll let you wrap up that 11:11 moment. I think it's really important for everybody to take their moment. We all need that recalibration. Now, we only have one gentleman's piece in today's show, so if you've got a gentleman tuning in, you got one shot, okay? Don't miss it. What did Miss Pat Perkins train reckless?
I didn't get that either.
What are you trying to say over there? We don't know what you're talking about. Train reckless. Okay. Isaac, in regards to the infinity, had said 2 hearts that beat as 1. That's very sweet. He said he's rotating coffee and Pepsi. Y'all, I've been having the like mushroom coffee every morning. Because I ran out of coffee. It's supposed to give you like focus, clarity. I actually really liked it. I don't know if I'm just feeling more sharp in general, but it has collagen in it. It's good for brain health. focus, energy, and clarity. And I've enjoyed it. So I don't know if I'll use it this next time around. A lot of times when I go home, which I'm going home for the weekend, when organic coffee's on sale, my mom normally gets me a bag. So I don't know, she might have one waiting for me. So before I buy new coffee, I'll wait and see. But yeah, I actually liked it. It's called Everyday Dose, I think, and it's pretty good. I do feel very focused with it. So, and it's healthier for you. It's better for you. Lauren is a train wreck. She wants more products, I'm guessing. Hey! Don't call me a train wreck, Isaac. Hey, this is what you love, Isaac. You love the banter. Isaac said, I don't want to drink mushrooms. It doesn't taste like mushrooms. It tastes like coffee. But it has like some of those health benefits in it. So here we go, Isaac. Speaking of Isaac, this is the only gentleman's ring of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Isaac would come in and model this for us.
Yeah, Isaac, come to Austin. You can model a men's jewelry. Since I don't get to utilize Chris as a model. Okay, sizes 9 through 14 in this one. You have 3 options. We have the white diamond today. And guess what? Gentlemen, this is your chance to join the ladies in the 1 Carat Club. Okay, so we've got the white diamonds, the champagne, and the blue. Now, I think for you gentlemen, the blue would be the way to go. Because if you're wearing dark jeans, which, guys, I got to give you a pointer. Go with dark denim, okay? Dark denim, it's sharp, crisp, professional looking. Us ladies like our dark denim on the guys, okay? Go for the dark denim. Now, however, if you want the classic look, those white diamonds, you need a full carat of white diamonds. And I want to talk about the overall structure of this ring. You're getting a full carat of diamonds, and here's how it's set up. So that center cluster, these are all rounds. More medium-sized rounds. Center cluster, you get an outer halo. It gives you this octagon-like appearance because the edges are squared off. And those are going to have more petite round diamonds moving around that section. Then we go into the sides. Now, this is what I love. Y'all know I love the mixing of shapes. So as we move down the sides of this band, you actually have baguettes right there in the center. So that's going to give you that strong masculine presence there on the side of that ring. And then you go from your medium to your petite rounds. So you're getting a lot of different sizes and shapes in this piece, which is going to give it a lot of personality and just overall a very masculine presence. And, you know, whether you were dressing this up with a suit, right, you're looking for that power move piece. It's going to give you that powerful presence if you work in a high-pressure environment. If you just want that piece, it's like you put your hand on the table and they're like, oh, he means business, okay? This is that kind of ring. I actually would love to see my grandpa in something like this. I need to work on getting my grandpa a ring maybe for his birthday this year.
I'm on a similar train. I got to send my stepbrother a gift.
Something, yeah, we got to get good stuff, Elias, for the people we love. Okay, Dale wrote, I like it very much. Wear it all the time. Thank you. The price was great too. King wrote, received it this morning, and wow, I am pleasantly surprised, especially for the price. The diamonds are bright with a warm and subtle fiery undertone. Surpassed my expectations for sure. Can't speak on the blue or the white option, but I can definitely recommend the champagne. Oh, so King got in on the champagne. Love that. Ms. Pat Perkins said Heather is going on vacation and said you will be taking her place for 2 weeks with Hunter. Yes, you guys, I will be. I will be taking Heather's place with Hunter. I don't think she's going quite yet. I will be on with Hunter starting next Thursday, the 6 to 8, 11 to 2. And then next Saturday, next Sunday, and then the following Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Then the following Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, I will have a ton of shifts with Hunter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I will have 11 shifts with Hunter in the typical time slot that he is with Heather. So yeah, I will be filling in that space with Hunter where Heather traditionally works. So that will be a lot of fun, getting to be partners in crime back together again, Hunter and myself. We really are partners in crime because we're mischievous. We're up to no good, okay? So yeah, we're always up to no good over there. Okay, let's take a peek here. on our comments. I do that for UPS, wait from 8 a.m. and they come at 5 p.m. Isaac, isn't it so frustrating when you're waiting all day? It's like whether it's a package you have to sign for, whether it's, you know, the maintenance people. It's like, couldn't you give me a smaller time frame? Because if I had known they were coming at 6:30, I would have come up here and gotten some work done earlier on in the day. And instead, I'm just like waiting. It would have been nice to know that. Let's see here. What else do we have? I think I wear a size 10. Isaac said, he said, I wear light denim. I'll switch to dark denim. That's what I'm doing wrong. Yes, you gotta switch to,
I hate jeans.
you gotta switch to dark denim, Isaac, and then I guarantee you'll find a girl like that, okay? Wish I knew his size. Yeah, Miss Pat, you gotta find out. Steal a ring and then bring it here and we'll put it on one of our ring sizers. Isaac said, so no live streams. I don't know. I might still be on some live streams during that time. It would be a lot because those are a lot of shifts back to back and they go till 2 a.m. So maybe possibly an afternoon here or there. I'll let y'all know. I wouldn't mind it. I'm trying to stack up as much money as I possibly can this month to continue paying some things off. So if Jen is open to it, I am open to it. I just got to do the later ones so I can get some more sleep. Miss Pat Perkins said, at least it's early. Yes, wait all night and the host doesn't show up. I think she's talking about me not showing up for the overnight. Those aren't early though.
Wait, has that happened?
Yes, she was waiting for the overnight with Sean and I last week, but I wasn't on with Sean. At least it's early. I don't know if you mean the shifts. The shifts are the nighttime shifts, the 6 to 8. 11 to 2. So those will be the nighttime shifts, but I've got 11 of those with Hunter this month. So yes, I'll be spending quite a bit of time with Hunter. And I will not forget about you. I'll be back in here, you guys, believe me. By August, I'm sure I'll be back to my normal programming 2 times a week. Okay, so final peek at our gentleman's ring.
You're going to have to steal Hunter's catchphrase. Smack it down.
Smack it down. 9 through 14 on that one. What was our price point on the men's ring? I'm sorry, I totally lost track of that. Okay, oh, $225. $225, you guys, to get home that men's ring with a $45 budget pay. And again, full carat of diamonds.
All right, our next auction, you have 3 options, and you have all 3 samples.
Ooh, the bracelets, yes.
We have blue, champagne,
ooh,
and
you
white.
guys. Okay, I'm going to layer up. I'm going to start talking to you guys and then layer these up at the same time. So, y'all, you are getting... Now, these are going to come in 7 1/4 inches. It's a one size fits most on this bracelet, but it is not a one color fits most, okay? You actually get to choose your color.
Same price on all 4 colors.
We have 4 colors. We have white, champagne, multi, and blue. And we actually have 3 of those samples right here in studio for you guys to see today.
One more thing. They are seeing a price difference on their screen. So.
You're so right, Elias. Okay, you guys. So this is crazy. Well, first off, we're looking at 4 carats of diamonds. So you've got some major carat weight, okay? 4 carats. We have surpassed the carat club now, and we're hanging out in the 4 carat club. So we're with the big wigs. 4 carats of diamonds. And then
kind of wish we had the red, white, and blue to go patriotic.
that would be so cool. We're almost there with the champagne.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys, so right now, just to put this in perspective to you of what it's like wearing 4 carats of diamonds, right now on my wrist I have 12 carats of diamonds. Can y'all believe that? I am wearing 12 carats of diamonds on my... Look how beautiful these are.
Who is she?
Right? Who am I? Who's that girl, okay? 12 carats of diamonds on my wrist. We've got your natural white, your blue, and your champagne. Now, the natural white and the blue, those will be done in rhodium over sterling. The champagne will be done in your rose gold 18 karat vermeil, okay? So, each one of these 4 full carats of stones, 7 1/4 inches. Now, you do have an insert tab closure with a double safety, and I'll show you here. That insert tab is going to be a textured closure, so that is really nice. I'm going to slip this off and show you on one of these, and I'll put it back on because I like wearing 12 carats of diamonds, okay?
Take a guess at how many diamonds there are.
Here's an insert tab. Bam. And then you've got the double safety. So this is not going anywhere, which y'all, you want the double safety. If you're wearing 4 carats of diamonds on the wrist, you don't want to take the chance of that bracelet going anywhere, okay? Yes. Ms. Pepperton said at least not the 2 a.m. show. Yeah, I will say that that shift is definitely better than the overnight shift. Isaac, I tried to do an impression of Hunter's voice. It hurt my throat. I don't think I could ever muster up an impression of Hunter. I love him. His voice is for him. And then Ms. Pat said the white is gorgeous, all in caps. Yeah. 4 carats of diamonds, you better believe it's gorgeous, okay? Now, what I love about this is the way we've structured it. So it's not a classic tennis bracelet. You're going to have, are y'all ready for this? Little drum roll. 594 diamonds. Ah, okay, nearly 600 diamonds in these bracelets. And what we've done is, so it's not like so completely fluid. It's got a little bit of structure there. Is these little cubes are filled in with those stones. So the outer edges, you have your rounds, and then the inner edges are where we have these squares filling in that cube-like structure. So when I take one of these off, I'll kind of show you the flow, where it's not completely fluid like a tennis bracelet. It's got structure, but it's still movable. So it's going to be really comfortable and flexible on the wrist. Now, taking a peek at some of these reviews, you guys, we've maintained a 4.5-star rating on this bracelet. So Sally wrote 5 stars. Sylvine, beautiful. I like that name, Sylvine. Beautiful, gorgeous, just beautiful. Amelia, very pretty, really nice. So yeah, all these 5-star ratings, you guys. And I want to show you. I'm going to slip one off. I'm like, which one can I part with? I'll take the champagne off. So I'm still wearing 8 carats of diamonds.
I gotta agree with Miss Pat on this. That white is calling my attention.
I know. The white is icy, okay? That is icy white. Now, here's what I mean. So they're fluid, okay? But each one of these cubes is structured.
It kind of reminds me of Isaac's comment from earlier, white teeth.
Oh, the teeth whitening?
Yes.
So each one of those cubes is its own little individual placement of stones. And then the stones are placed within that little cube. So it's a really unique design. And it's actually the first champagne diamond piece that we've been able to show you today. So I want to mention that as well. If you look at the color tone on our champagne diamonds, they are distinctly champagne diamonds, okay? And champagne diamonds go by a lot of different names. That is our name for them here at Shop LC. If you have heard of, what do they call them?
I think we call them brown diamonds before too.
We've called them brown diamonds. Some people call them chocolate diamonds.
Yes.
I feel like there's some fancy names for them too.
Okay.
So there are some fancy names for them. Chocolate diamonds, you might have heard them called in different retailers. We call them champagne diamonds, and there is a grading scale on the color of champagne diamonds.
Cognac diamonds?
Cognac diamonds, yes. Those are some of those fancy names I was trying to think of. Chocolate, cognac. I think champagne sounds the most luxurious, to be honest, you guys. But pop the bubbly, right? So here's the thing with the champagne diamonds, though, is there's actually color grading on champagne diamonds. So you can get some really light champagne diamonds that kind of just look like a dirty diamond. Like it just kind of looks like you have a white diamond that's not great quality and you're like, okay. Or you can get a champagne diamond that is distinct in color and it's like, oh, okay. That's something different. That's a champagne chocolate, whatever you're calling it. So you want to make sure when you're getting champagne diamonds, you're getting quality champagne diamonds. You don't want it to look like it's just like a murky, muddy diamond, right? If you're going to spend some money on some diamonds, you want something that's going to look beautiful. And I just looking at that color grading and looking at what we have when it comes to our champagne diamonds, I can tell you the color, it's top tier with those champagne diamonds, okay? All right, so price point on this. Elias kind of gave you a little hint, but y'all are seeing $949. Remember I told you in the beginning there was going to be some surprise clearances, some surprise markdowns? These have been marked down to $807.50. Okay, 807.50. And then we're taking your coupon code off of that. So it actually brings you down to $121. 121, no, that's your budget pay, sorry. I'm going totally wild. 605. 605 for 4 carats of diamonds, you guys. And then $121 budget pay. So you can get this home for $121. If you just want to feel what it feels like to have 4 carats of diamonds around your wrist, here's your opportunity. Use that budget pay. $605 in total. I can't get over that because if Elias, I just called you Isaac. When 2 of y'all are both, when you're in the chat and Elias is here in person, I'm like, wait, who am I talking to? Okay, if we did 605 divided by 4, we're going to see how much we're paying for a carat. Okay, $151 a carat. Y'all, even if we looked at those 1 carat rings, those weren't even quite $151. So this is an incredible deal. The price per carat that you're getting on these bracelets is amazing. And remember, that is with that coupon code. Make sure, even with the clearance price that you see, you still add in the coupon code LIVE25. All right, now, what is up next is very special. It's going to blow your mind. Some of y'all might be like, oh no, why did I get in the live stream today? I'm going to spend way too much money. Well, what I have to say to that is you are in the right place at the right time. So we have coming up, I gotta get all these carats of diamonds off my wrist. Oh, what a chore, right? Isaac did the math for me too. Thank you. we've got 2 people over here helping out. Miss Pat said just the white diamonds for me. Yes, if you want that classic, crisp, clean look, y'all, you cannot go wrong with that white diamond bracelet. 4 carats of white diamonds. Hello. Okay, now what we are getting into next, I love. So we are dipping into Madani. Now, Madani Brands is world-renowned jeweler. If you go to the Madani website, you will see items for $25,000, $100,000. I mean, these are pieces that are the prices of cars, the prices of boats, condos, okay? Madani has brought us special pieces. So these won't necessarily be pieces that you'll see the exact same item on his website, but you will see very similar pieces on his website for insane prices. Now, what I have to say about Madani is what Madani does is they have acquired over time the best jewels in the world. So all of their gemstones are going to be top quality. If you see the Madani name, it's top quality gemstones. Like those two just go hand in hand. You're not going to get a Madani piece with a gemstone that is not top grading. So that is what you can expect from these diamonds. Now it will come with your Madani card. And I want to make sure, okay, yes, I wanted to make sure I had the right piece. This is going to be your pink and white camellia ring. Now, with this one, you guys, you are getting a central stone in your white diamond. Okay, so that is going to be a fancy cut diamond. It's almost like a clover. On that, I actually don't know that I've ever really seen a diamond in that cut. You typically will see a round, and then you'll see the halos present that design. Very like kind of Van Cleef styling. But this is actually cut, a fancy cut. So that central white diamond is cut in that clover-like design. You then see your natural pink diamonds in that inner halo. And what they've done is they've added in just a little bit of rose gold. So the overall ring, you guys, it's not in white gold. This is in 950 platinum. So again, like I said, Madani is the essence of luxury. It is the best materials, the best stones. Everything you get when you have anything that is associated with Madani is going to be the best of the best. So we're doing this in 950 platinum. You have your central white diamond, you have your pink diamonds done in rose gold, then you go for this outer halo of additional white diamonds, then we go even further, then you've got diamonds down the band. So you're looking at 56 points of diamonds in total. You're getting the pink diamonds, the white diamonds, all in platinum, and major gram weight, you guys, in that platinum, 4.74 grams of platinum. So that is mega gram weight. This is your all day, every day, forever right hand ring. It doesn't have to be. It could be your left hand ring. It could be a middle finger ring. It is your complete luxury. To own a Modani piece, here's the thing. It's like, to own that element of luxury, most people would have to spend much more, like $10,000 plus. Modani, and I just encourage you guys, do your research on your own. Go on the website on your cell phone if you're watching from a tablet. If you're watching from your phone, wait till after the show and then go to the Modani website and just see what they have. You're going to be blown away at the prices that we're able to bring you Modani pieces. So sizing is really great with this piece. We're starting at size 5. We go up through size 11, but we have half sizes in between those. So 8.5, 9.5, all those half sizes are available. Price point today on this, we were starting at $2,000. We're going to bring you down to $1,500 with a budget pay of $300. So if you've never experienced the ultimate luxury of Modani jewelry, use your budget pay, get this piece home, and just stare at it. Honestly, stare at it in the sunlight, stare at it in the non-sunlight. They sparkle, the quality it shows through. You know you have a high-end piece of luxury jewelry with these Modani pieces, and it shows instantly. Like, you don't have to guess. We take the guesswork out when you're looking at Modani jewelry. You know you're dealing with luxury jewelry. And here's just one more peek on the hand. I don't even think we can do it justice. It really is something that I think you have to see in person. All right, you guys, this is going to be item 11. So shop 1-1. Shop 1-1 for the Modani ring. Now, this is not the only Modani piece of the show. Can y'all believe that? They trusted us with 2 Modani pieces. So are we moving into the next Modani, or are we coming up on it later?
Yes, we're going to do the earrings next.
Ooh, okay. So, oh my goodness, you guys. I'm actually like, I can't believe I'm putting these on, because I can already tell you, we're looking at some mega carat weights in these. Now, again, we are looking at $950 platinum. You've got natural white diamonds. You've got pink diamonds. You've got 7.1 grams of platinum. The 18 karat gold that you see under the description, again, that is coming in around those pink diamonds. We're using 18 karat rose gold around, okay, oh my gosh, I'm in love. In love, okay. 1.7 carats. Look at those on the ear. That clover-like design is gorgeous. Gonna grab the ruler. Top to, sorry guys, my ruler's all over the place. Top to bottom, we're looking at 1 inch from right where the diamonds begin at the front of the ear to the bottom of that. I'm in love. I am in love. Okay, you will be too. Believe me, you really will. So, let's get into it with these. Now, on these, what they've done, instead of that single cluster, because y'all, if we had that single clover that was this big, because these are larger than the ring, the clover-like design, these would be astronomically expensive. So what they've done is they have taken 4 fancy cut stones, 4 of those clover-like stones that you saw in the ring. And just to give you perspective here on the difference in size, because these are huge, okay? I would have been happy if they were the size of the ring, but these are massive. There's the size of the clover on your earring. There's the size on the ring. Can y'all believe that? Absolutely huge. So pretty, so elegant. Okay. So they've taken 4 of those stones to create that look. Then the outer edge, the inner halo of your pink diamonds, outer halo in your white diamonds, and then the white diamonds moving up through the portion that goes through the ear. So you've got a beautiful dangle. You've got top to bottom sparkle with these incredible quality Modani diamonds. And you know, just that name That name speaks volumes. If you talk to anyone in the world of jewelry and you say you have a piece of Madani jewelry, they're going to just either stare at you in like puzzlement, like, huh? Like, wait. Or they're going to try to sell you a bunch of stuff because they're going to think you have a ton of money because you own Madani pieces. It truly is designer jewelry, but it's not just a name, because that can be a thing in jewelry, you guys, is you're paying for a name, right? Like, we have a lot of pieces, and I do my cross shopping. I've been doing it more often, but when I'll go into department stores, I'll look through the counters and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have something that looks just as good as that. But because there's a designer stamp inside of it at a department store under a glass cabinet, it's so much more expensive. So that's one part of designer jewelry. This is designer jewelry that it's less about the name and it's more about the quality of the products, okay? The quality of the metal. We're using 950 platinum. Madani's using 950 platinum. The quality of the stones. There's going to be nothing that is not exceptional quality on Madani jewelry. So starting price on these is going to be $5,199. So $5,200 is your start price. Now, you're going to get some nice discounts, a nice amount off with that coupon code LIVE25. That's going to bring you down to $3,899. $3,900 for Madani, 1.7 carat of diamonds, 950 platinum, and then with your budget pay, you can actually get these home for $780. So you can get them home, see them in person, see the magic of Madani. It honestly might be something that you have to see in person, because I feel like we can't even fully do them justice. Like, I want y'all to, honestly, even just feeling them on the ear, like you feel the luxury, you feel that gram weight of your platinum, because platinum is hefty, it's very dense. So you do feel that on the ear. Without them being uncomfortable, they're not tugging. I could wear these all day, every day, and be a very happy person, okay? If you would like to call the personal shoppers, I know this is one of our higher priced items. They are happy to help you complete that purchase. You can call that number 888-835-2237. These will be shop 12, okay? Shop 1-2 for our Madani dangle earrings. Y'all, one more final peek because they are incredible. Now, talk about a firework in the sky. I know these are more of a floral design. We're calling this the Midnight Bloom flower on this piece coming up. But it kind of looks like a firework. Just taken off. And we are just around the corner from 4th of July. Actually, we're not even just around the corner, you guys. We're like one sleep away from 4th of July. Tomorrow is going to be, actually, I think a lot of places do their fireworks tonight. Tomorrow is going to be the day of red, white, and blue. Doesn't that look like a firework right there on the finger? I'm loving all of these floral designs that we're doing. We've really stepped it up a notch here at Shop LC with our in-house design team and creating these floral pieces that are just a step up. I mean, there is just such a three-dimensional tone to it, such a personality and character to it. You know, we've done floral pieces since I started here. Look at that. Yes, this is like a firework, okay? Tell me y'all don't see that. That is totally like a firework on the hands. So in this piece, we are talking about blue diamonds and white diamonds. You are getting 1.5 carats between the two, all natural earth mine diamonds. We have sizes 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, I believe I have a 7. I'm wearing it on the middle finger, and I think it's beautiful on the middle finger. I almost feel like this is a ring. I prefer this on the middle finger because it does have that like overreaching effect. And you'll kind of notice if you look at those petals of the flower, they're moving downward. So they're kind of like going onto the finger. It's kind of like concave a little bit there. Let me measure the diameter for you. Top to bottom, you're at over an inch, you guys. Between an inch and 1.25 inches. So between an inch and 1.25 inches. So very sizable on the hand. Now you've got your central cluster. That's where you're going to have all of your blue diamonds. And this ring is done in rhodium over sterling, but we've utilized some of that darker rhodium dusting here in the center to dust the prongs as well as the petals that feature your blue diamonds. So those faces are going to see more filled in and more pronounced because the darker rhodium dusting, it's going to give it a really full appearance in those petals and in that central cluster. And then we've used your traditional rhodium over sterling on the parts where the white diamonds are. So that's going to help with that bright white effect. So looking at this piece, like we mentioned, 1.5 carats of diamonds. We were starting at $400. We're going to drop you down to $300 today with a $60 budget pay. So for $60, you can get this home. Oh, thank you. Miss Pat said your nails are ready for the 4th of July. Yes, they are so ready. I've been loving the red. I had red back in April when I did a Toyota gig, and I kind of fell in love with having red nails again. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go for red for 4th of July. Yeah, I don't know. I was feeling it. So they are very ready for 4th of July, and then it'll be time to switch them up after that. But there's that firework on the hand, sizes 6 through 10. Go, I love this one. I love this. I love the combo, too, of the white and blue diamonds. I feel like it's a very crisp, clean look. You know, when we mix and match our different diamonds, it creates different looks. When you mix like white diamonds and champagne or white diamonds and pink, you get a warmth, right? A warmth and a glow and like this very inviting look. When you mix white with blue, you just get this crisp, like very crisp, clean look. At 315 diamonds, y'all, in total on this piece. So that's a whole lot of diamonds. That will be shop 1-3. Now, if you are just falling in love like me, I know, what is this? Welcome in. We've got Leap of Faith joining us. We have Travel with Jacob Clark. Hi, friends. Thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, if y'all are in love with that piece like I am, we do have a corresponding pendant. Okay, y'all ready for this? Jojoba oil is $26.99. Is that a good price? Are y'all double watching? Are y'all watching the live stream and the on-air presentations?
They do the same thing.
I have not priced out jojoba oil in a while, so I am not sure on that because it's been a minute since I've priced out jojoba. Okay, so taking a peek at this, you are going to get your chain included, 20-inch rhodium over sterling with a lobster claw closure. Whoa. Hello, look at the size on that.
Whoa.
Now, let's measure that diameter. I think it's going to be a direct match. Yeah, a little under 1.25 inches on that one. So direct match in this one. Gonna slip that onto the neckline. I think it's gonna go great actually with what I'm wearing. A little firework burst right there on the neckline. So with this one, same carat weight. It's a perfect match, 1.5 on your total carat weight between your blue and white diamonds. That is a presence on the neckline, you guys. Like that is a major statement on the neckline. Same price. Yep. Thank you, Elias. We were on the same mind track. Price matching there, so you're going to get this for $300, bringing your budget pay to $60 to get this home. Big, bold style in your diamonds. And like I mentioned, the great thing with blue diamonds is it's very interchangeable with your denim. So if you lean more towards the casual side, this is going to go really great with any of the denim that you have in your wardrobe, the darker denim pieces. You're going to be able to match with this pendant. And of course, we have the white diamonds, which are just your classic crisp white. So looking at that, $300, $60 on budget pay for the ring or the pendant. Now, these are not pieces that I'm like, okay, you've got to rush and get both of these. If you can make one of these happen today, choose which one you'll think you'll wear the most. You can come back for the other one. Remember, you do have that coupon code. It's exclusive for 48 hours. But these are big and bold pieces to where if you didn't have both, if you just couldn't make that work, one of these would look so beautiful and captivating that it would be all good, okay? Now, we are going to get into our final blue diamond piece. Actually, I'm going to leave the necklace on with this. These are very special earrings, okay? So this is Venice Blue. So we're not just talking about, wow. I need you just to look at the color on those real quick. Venice Blue, okay, so that is the deepest, darkest blue with white diamonds in platinum over sterling. Now, incredible quality on these. So these are graded. So you've got your Venice Blue diamonds. Then you have your colorless white diamonds in that halo.
Halo to you.
I3 clarity. Size on those white diamonds are 1.1. What's the size on the Venice Blue? 4.6. Oh, holy mackerel. Okay, these are gorgeous, you guys.
Get the 6-piece. And we have the 3 dozens available.
Okay, 36 available, you guys. You got 40 points on each of those blue diamonds, so nearly half a carat on each of the ears on those blue diamonds. These are stunning. So we've done it again, really giving you that fake look and completely enhancing the look of those blue diamonds. You have the rhodium dusting on the edges of those blue diamonds in that darker, almost blue color rhodium. So that's really going to give you a bigger look. So we're looking at a 40-point stone that's going to present as a half carat stone on the ear. And then of course you add the halo, which is going to give you a bigger effect as well. So price point on these, we're starting at $4.99. Of course we'll bring that down to $3.75. But I got to read this review with you guys. John C. wrote, 5 stars. My wife is really happy with the earrings. The quality is amazing. From Shop LC for an amazing price. Yeah, I don't think you're going to beat this quality in blue diamonds. These are huge. Just the size in general is very impressive on these. So as I mentioned, we're going down to $375, and then you do have a budget pay of $75 available. That will be your budget pay option. Just look at the color. I mean, even from a distance, the blue diamond on that just pops off the ear. It really stands out. Rich in color. That's the difference when we get into the Venice blue. Is it's a really, really deep, saturated blue color on those diamonds. All right, you guys, that will be shop 15 for those beautiful earrings. That will round out that little blue diamond collection that we were doing. And if you got either of those other blue diamond pieces, if you purchased one of those, you can absolutely mix and match these earrings in with the pendant, still wearing it. I'm going to slip that pendant off the neckline, and we have a big, bold piece in natural champagne diamonds. Talk about something that looks like you stepped out of the Great Gatsby, right? Stepped off the Queen Mary. Complete elegance on this piece. And I want to walk y'all through the structure. So this is a more structured neck piece, which I actually love, because if you're filling in a neckline, sometimes when we have less structured pieces, they kind of move around or the pieces get overlapped together. This is more structured. So it's a Y shape, but it's like structured from here down. Y'all see where I'm bending? And then the rest is completely stationary. You've got some dangle here, but it's minimal movement. So adjustable lobster claw from 18 all the way up to 20 inches. So again, when you're filling in that evening gown neckline, this is going to be adjustable so you can get it right where you need it to fall to fill in that space. We are looking at 2.4 total carat weight on your natural champagne diamonds. Again, you guys, one thing to note about those champagne diamonds is these are not heat treated. These are not color treated. So the color that you see in your natural champagne diamonds is the color that these were brought up from earth. So that is incredible to me. That sets natural. When we're talking about color diamonds, pink and champagne are two of my favorites because they're natural. They're not going through any kind of process. This is how they are brought up from deep, deep within the earth, right? We all know the story of diamonds, lots of pressure and heat, and then creates the diamond, right? From all of the pressure comes beauty. All right, so here this is on the neckline. Beautiful Y shape. Going to measure that drop for you guys.
We have exactly 14 available as well.
Ooh, not many. Okay, so 2 inches on your drop from the Y. So kind of right here at the collarbone is where your stones will begin. They'll form that U shape, and then you have the drop on the bottom that is 2 inches of diamonds. So you have a full diamond display on the neckline, and I love that it carries around with these 2 rose gold bars, essentially. I'm going to show those to y'all. So though the diamonds kind of hit right below the collarbone, starting at the collarbone, you actually have a portion that's done in your rose gold vermeil. So it's going to give the look that you have those diamonds going much further up the neckline than you actually do. So it's going to save you money while still giving you that look of just complete coverage in diamonds. And we're talking about natural champagne. So natural champagne diamonds, they come from the Argyle mine in Australia. If you ever want to know about natural champagne diamonds, the guy to watch is Steve. He's in the overnight hours. I know it's hard to stay up for the overnights, but he is a wealth of knowledge. He is from Australia, so he's a wealth of knowledge when it comes to champagne diamonds as well as pink diamonds. I've learned everything that I know about those stones from Steve. Great friend of mine, and just overall so knowledgeable. I actually saw on LinkedIn yesterday, he celebrated his 19th year with our channel in the UK. So he has been on air with them for 19 years as of yesterday. So he knows the stuff, you guys, and he's from Australia originally, so he knows the stuff about champagne and pink diamonds. All right, my friends, this will be shop 16. By far the biggest, boldest piece of the show. If you are looking for that, you know, wedding, going to an opera, going to the symphony, just that big statement piece, that's the kind of piece you want to get. Pricing on that was starting at $6.99. We're going to bring you down to $5.25 with a $105 budget pay to get it home. Maybe you are working with a very particular neckline on a dress. I've been there. I get it. You got to find the right thing to work. You do have a 30-day joy guarantee. So if for any reason it doesn't work with the neckline that you have 30 days for easy returns. Isaac, you should do the 2. I don't work until 4. Isaac, I am not on the 2 p.m. Who do we have coming in at 2, Elias?
We have Emily.
Okay, Emily will be on with you guys at 2 p.m. I'm going to go get that oil change. I don't know where yet, but I'm going to go get that oil change. I am doing the Amazon, if you can find it, Amazon from about 12 to 1-ish, 12:15 to 1-ish, so check that out.
Let's go for gold next as our end of the show special.
Okay, all right, so we've got a white diamond. Now, this is a big piece, you guys, okay? Whew.
We have 7 only. Lucky number
7. We have seven lucky viewers can get this home, okay? Sizes 6, 6.5, 7, 7.5, 8, 8.5, and 9. So essentially we have 1 in each size. We literally have 1 in each size. 2 carats of diamonds. Now, this is a bypass style. The stones in the center, you guys. So we've done an illusion setting. So those stones are 2 millimeter stones, but they look like they're a 1/2 carat each. They're huge, okay? So y'all see this row? So this is actually illusion setting. So it's a 2 millimeter stone, but you've got that illusion. So it literally looks like you've got a 1/2 carat on each one of those stones. It is gorgeous. I'm trying to look at the carat weight. We don't have a breakdown of that. We just have an overall carat weight, so it doesn't really help out that much. Then when you move down the sides, each side is going to have 2 rows of baguette cut diamonds. So you just get this overflowing look of beautiful diamonds on the hand. This doesn't have to be a special occasion ring. I said this earlier with a piece, but I could see my grandmother wearing this as an everyday wear diamond piece. Is it big? Yes. Is it bold? Yes. But it's diamonds. Okay, diamonds are classic. Diamonds are timeless. Diamonds go with everything, right? It doesn't require a particular outfit to wear diamonds. Diamonds truly go with everything. Isaac goes, I will be your only, I'll be your Amazon viewer. We've been getting some views over on Amazon. Okay, so there is that piece on the hand. I'm going to measure the thickness on this one for you. Now, again, this does include the kind of comfort styling. So as you move down the sides, that thickness will thin out so that you have full mobility in the finger. So looking at that, you're at about 1/2 inch, a little bit more in thickness in total. Oh, thanks, Isaac. You said you could probably find deals online. I got mine for $29.99, but it was for cheap oil. Yeah, I do have the synthetic oil in my car, and I also wanted to take it in because it has a little, like a little sound that I wanted to have them check it out. That's why I was going to take it to, I don't normally take it to the dealer every time. Actually, my friend's dad has been doing my oil changes. He just buys it at cost. He's a mechanic, and then charges me less for the labor. But since I wanted to have that sound checked out, that was why I was planning on taking it to the dealer so they could actually hear the sound and tell me what was going on. Because when you just take it into a place, they do the oil change and they send you on your way. So that's what I was doing. All right, you guys. Final piece right here. That was 2 carats of diamonds. 2 carats and it's in white gold. So this is not done in rhodium over sterling. This is 2 carats of diamonds in white gold. Shop 17, yes. Profit Gandhi, thank you. I hope you will love this ring. Get that link. We do have half sizes, so you can really get the one to perfectly fit your hand. Now, y'all are seeing $22.99. That is not the price today. We've actually already discounted this. So we are looking at $18.39, and then we have a discount code that actually brings you to $13.79. So under $1,500 for 2 carats of diamonds, white gold, and then you have the option to budget pay $275 on your budget pay. Take one more peek at that. Just take it in because it is gorgeous. All right, my friends, if I do not see y'all or if we don't follow each other on social media, have a blessed and wonderful 4th of July. Remember, tomorrow is not about politics. It's simply about celebrating the freedoms that we have, getting to live here in the United States, right? We get to voice our opinions because we live in this state and people fought for us to do so. So celebrate the great, not state, country that we live in. I really love this state too. But celebrate the great country that we live in tomorrow with your loved ones. We will see you guys soon. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye, friends.